Hello, friends and fairies. Sat Nam, and thank you all for being with me on this journey. In today's session, we will be bringing to life through movement and through breath work the second of the fairy-like codes, which is I feel, therefore I know. And this is really a reminder that yoga is an applied science. We are being asked to really experience these tools in our bodies and begin to uncover new spaces within ourselves. So in this way, the yogi really is very much an explorer and is curious. And it's through this curiosity that we begin to gain firsthand knowledge and firsthand experience. So this is what we'll be getting into today together. Feel free to give us a like or give us a subscribe if you're digging all this content, and I will see you on the mat. All right, yogis, come to meet me in a comfortable seat, sitting on your bum, cross-ankled Sukhasana. We are going to start with a mudra today, which is a hand gesture with some powerful breath work. So Shiva Linga Mudra, take your left palm face up and bring it sort of right near your navel center there. So the left palm is faced up, the fingers are glued together, and then you'll bring your right hand in a thumbs up, and then the right hand will rest in your open left palm. And just allow the shoulders to soften down your back a little bit, your elbows to widen and even draw forward a little bit. And then go ahead and close your eyes here and just drop into your breath and into your body. This is one of my favorite mudras. It translates to energy charging mudra. So we'll be really increasing our pranic energy with the breath work that we'll add in a moment. But for now, just be with that breath in and out through the nose. Landing in presence. And this left palm face up, it represents the feminine energy within us all, receptivity. We can think of it today in terms of I feel, therefore I know, as our curiosity, right? That open explorer mindset. And then the right hand with the thumbs up is a representation of the masculine energy within each of us. And I like to think of that right thumb as like a little flame, a little spark of light right there at the belly. It's just like our own fire, our own will to keep showing up for ourselves, keep showing up to our practice. Let's take 3 cycles of breath together here. Inhale through the nose. And then make an O shape with the mouth and powerfully exhale, grounding your energy. 2 more. Inhale through the nose. Exhale through the mouth. Last time here. Inhale. O shape with the mouth. Exhale. From here, we're going to begin a powerful breath of fire in and out through an O-shaped mouth. So if you're not familiar with this, if it's something that's new to you or seems really weird, take it slow, right? Remember, you're an explorer here. So powerfully in through the mouth, expanding the belly, and then out through the mouth as you contract the belly in. So you can keep that going, maybe eventually speed it up so that you're really pumping from the belly. Inhale deep through an O-shaped mouth. Hold the breath in, yogis. Squeeze your sit bones, activating your root lock. Squeeze your whole body here. Squeeze your toes, your arms, your face, your legs. And then powerfully exhale and release everything. Just bring your palms face up on your knees for a moment in this gesture of receptivity. Opening up, feeling the vibrations of just a little bit of powerful breath work. I'm already feeling that yoga buzz. Amazing. Go ahead and gently bring your legs out into a V. It doesn't have to be the widest V ever, just a comfortable V. Actively flex your feet. Reach through your heels, spread through the balls of the feet, and then curl the toes back towards your face. Inhale to reach your arms straight up, your palms facing towards one another. Then as you exhale, you're going to take a little micro twist to the left and then fold as much as you can over your left leg, grabbing for your toes or your shin or wherever you can get. And then inhale to come back through center. Exhale, take a little twist to the right, folding over the right leg. And just keep this stance going side to side, finding that little twist in between. Close the eyes, shifting your focus inside yourself. You can feel free to take it slow and then maybe gradually begin to speed up the movement, but there's no pressure. Always you do you. And as you keep flowing with this, you can play and explore with deepening as you go. So playing with lengthening out the spine a little bit more as you fold. Maybe finding a little bit more of a deeper twist as you move side to side. Maybe you find that you can reach a little bit further down the leg. Always first priority is the breath. Breath is a very integral and important companion to the explorer in this yoga practice. Take it a couple more times. And one more time to the left and to the right. Inhale up through center, hold the breath in, taking another sip of air through your O-shaped mouth. Squeezing your root lock. And then exhale, fan the arms down. Release the palms back behind you with the fingers turned out. The wrists are right underneath your shoulders, feet planted, hips width in front of you. Inhale to lift your hips and your belly straight up for crab pose. And see if you can really press your palms into the ground here, lifting out of the shoulders, pressing through the big toe mounds, energizing your inner thighs. And take a deep breath in here. And then as you breathe out, stick your tongue out, lion's breath. Clearing from the belly all the way out through the throat. Inhale. Exhale. And then go ahead and drop your seat down. Cross your ankles. And let's meet in child's pose. So bring your knees wide, big toes to touch. Settle your forehead to the ground. See if you can catch a prayer here for a moment. Just breathing into the back body. Feeling the breath as it moves through you. And tense your fingers here, hands, shoulders width. So you're lifted through the center of your palm, through your elbows, and through your armpits. Just feel that length through the side body. And then walk your tented fingers over to the left. And then soften your head down again. And just feel into this newfound space between each of your right ribs. Breathe into it. And come back through center, fingertips to the right. Head drops down. Hips move back towards the heels so that you can really juice some more space between the ribs on the left side. And then come back to center. And let's rise up into tabletop. Just check in that your knees are right underneath your hips. Your wrists are right under your shoulders. Spread those paws nice and wide. And then bring your pointer finger to face directly forward. So your hands are going to feel like they're turned out a little bit, and that's great. That's what we want. Then actively press down through all 10 of your finger pads. And just take a moment here, yogis, to just do your thing, right? Do what feels good. I've been really digging some hip circles. I've had some low back stuff lately. So maybe like circles with your hips, circles with your head, maybe both at the same time. Maybe you wag your tail side to side. If you are making some circles, just be sure to make circles in the opposite direction too, so that you're balancing yourself out. And breathe. Eyes closed as much as you can swing it for this practice. Just really going on a trip inside yourself. Amazing, yogis. Come back to center. Let's take it for some neutral happy cat, sassy cat. Inhale, drop your belly. Find that nice arch, lifting the tailbone, lift your gaze, soften the shoulders back away from your ears. And then exhale, press the earth away as you hollow out through the belly, chin into chest. Inhale, drop the belly and arch open, happy cat. Exhale, round and curl in, sassy cat. Just a few more here. Take it one more round. And then inhale, drop the belly, find a little arch, tuck your toes. And then on your exhale here, I want you to find more of a neutral spine, even pressing the palms into the ground and finding some rounding through the upper back. So it's not so much an exaggerated rounding like sassy cat, but somewhere kind of in between. And then from here, we're just going to lift our knees like an inch. Just hover them off the ground. Keep lifting through the belly and through the front of your ribs. Pressing the palms into the ground, finding space across the shoulder blades, length through the back of the neck. Keep breathing. Igniting that spark, that warrior, explorer energy. Take one more deep breath in. And then breathe out slowly. You can keep the bend in the knees. Just begin to draw those hips up and back. And then you can begin to pedal out the feet as the head softens down between your arms. Take your down dog for a little dance. Maybe wag your tail. Energetically, the palms are reaching down and forward. As the hips move up and back, the belly and the rib cage draws in. And then eventually the heels begin to play with rooting down towards the earth. Lift your heels high, yogis, on the breath in. Round the spine, travel forward, plank pose. Once you get there, reach back through the heels, forward through the crown, and then find that lift through the quads and the lift through your center. On the exhale, drop your knees down, sit back to your heels, child's pose. Inhale to come up into tabletop, and then lengthen that right leg long behind you. Point your right toes, and then find an evenness here of the weight distribution. So oftentimes the weight sort of shifts into your left hand and left leg. See if you can bring it back to the right a little bit. Lift the right leg from the inner thigh. Find that drawing in of the belly and the rib cage to the spine to find strength here, and then pulse your right leg up. Just little pulses. Keep breathing. And then inhale, lift your right leg high, look up. Exhale, curl the knee in towards the nose towards the knee. Find sassy cat spine. Inhale, lengthen out, arch, opening. Exhale, knee to nose to knee. See how close you can get it there. Inhale, lengthen out. This time on the exhale, right knee towards your right arm. See if you can slide the right knee up the arm towards the shoulder. And now tuck your back toes, lift your back knee, but keep your right knee pinned to your right arm. The right heel in towards the right sit bone. Press the earth away. Take one more deep breath in. And then breathe out. Drop your right foot outside your right hand. Tense your fingers right here. Keep the back heel lifted. The inhale, I just want you to dip your hips down. So you're hovering your left leg off of the ground, looking up. And then on the exhale, draw your hips up and back, lengthen both of your legs, drop your back heel down as your right toes lift, flexing the front foot, the little wide pyramid. And then inhale, come back into that deep lizard. And then exhale, wide pyramid. One more time, inhale. And exhale. Stay with me. On the inhale, you're going to come back into lizard. Tense your right fingertips about 6 inches in front of your right foot. So we're going to do something kind of fun here. You got to use a lot of oomph. You're going to lift your left leg up as high as it'll go for a little standing splits variation. Point those back toes. Let your head go a little bit. Take one more deep breath in. Then as you breathe out, bend your left knee as gracefully as you can. Drop your left foot outside your left hand. Bring your heels in and your toes out and sit your booty low for a little frog squat. Either a prayer with your hands here, or see if you can catch that Shiva, Linga, Mudra, and then press the elbows into the inner thighs. Find a little bit more reach up through the crown of the head as you soften the shoulders down. Now, if this whole thing isn't working out for you, feel free to turn your toes forward or sit on a blanket or a block if you have one at home. Accommodate yourself in whatever way you have to, right? Let the practice meet you. Close your eyes, breathe. Take one more deep breath in. As you breathe out, tent the fingers on the ground, pop the hips up, toes turn forward, head drops, forward fold. Lengthen the spine a little bit right here. Put a bend in your left knee. Bring your left hand to your right ankle or somewhere on the outer right leg. And then reach your right arm up. So we're lifting and lengthening the spine and then opening up through the chest. Inhale here, exhale, cross your right arm over your left, right hand towards your left ankle, put a bend in your right knee. Inhale, lift and lengthen the spine as you reach your left arm up. See if you can look up towards your left hand. And then exhale, cross your left arm over your right. Eagle wrap your arms or give yourself a hug. Bend both of your knees. Inhale, rise all the way up to stand. Reach those eagle arms up. And then on the exhale, release the arms by the sides with the palms facing in towards the legs. And then inhale like bird wings. Reach your arms up. Cross your wrists overhead. So there's internal rotation through the arms. And then interlace the hands. Bend and widen your elbows and just do a little dance here with yourself. I love this arm variation because you can really get into the shoulders. Wiggle your hips side to side. And then inhale up through center. See if you can look up, maybe lean back. Then exhale, swan dive your arms down as you crease at your hips and fold back into your legs. Inhale to a flat back. Step your left foot back behind you into a low lunge. Plant your palms, exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, lift your heels high, travel forward plank. On the exhale, lower your knees, your chest, and your chin, squeezing the elbows in towards the ribs. Inhale here to a cobra, squeezing the shoulder blades. And then exhale, land in child's pose, hips to heels, forehead to the earth. Rise up into all fours here. Realign yourself if you need to. And sweep your left leg back behind you. Point your left toes. Hug the front body in towards the spine. And then just begin to pulse your left leg here. Really actively rooting through the top of that right foot. Remembering to even out your weight here. Feeling your body in space. And then inhale, lift your leg as high as you can, look up. Exhale, knee to nose, nose to knee. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, curl it in. Inhale, lengthen. This time as you exhale, left knee towards your left arm. See if you can slide the knee up towards the shoulder. I know it's a lot. Pin it there. Really squeeze it in. Tuck your back toes, lift your back knee. Pause, even out your weight, press the earth away. So you're on the tippy toes of that back foot. Inhale here and then exhale, drop your left foot outside your left hand. Tense your fingers. Hips down, heart up. Inhale. Exhale, hips up and back as you lengthen both legs for that wide pyramid. Inhale, lizard. Exhale, stretch those hammies. Last time, inhale. And exhale. Inhale to your lizard lunge. Tent those left fingertips about 6 inches right in front of your left foot. And then you just have to kind of like rock back and then go for it. Popping that right leg up. Just doing the best you can with it. Pointing those right toes up towards the sky as you root your left foot into the ground. Take one more deep breath in. Then breathe out. Soften both of your knees as you bring your right foot outside your right hand. Heels in, toes out. Find your frog squat, either prayer, hands on ground, or Shiva, Linga, Mudra. Find that reach up. Take a deep breath in. Breathe out, fingertips to the ground, and forward fold, Uttanasana. Lift and lengthen the spine, bend your right knee. This time it's your right hand to your left ankle first. Inhale, sweep your left arm up, twisting left. The exhale, left arm crosses over the right. Bend your left knee. Inhale, reach your right arm up. Exhale, right arm crosses over the left. Bend both knees. Inhale, eagle arms lifts you up to stand. And then exhale, release. Palms by the sides, facing in. Inhale, sweep your arms up like the phoenix here. Rising up, cross your wrists, interlace your hands, and then play. You make circles. Close your eyes and see if you could just feel into it. And inhale to center. Lift your heart up. And then exhale, swan dive yourself back down. Inhale, look forward, step your right foot back behind you, plant your palms, exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, roll forward plank, lean your weight forward in the finger pads, and then lower your knees, your chest, and your chin. Inhale, rise up for cobra, maybe a little bit bigger this time. Maybe straightening those arms. Maybe even popping your knees up for full-on upward facing dog. And then exhale, lift from your center and from your hips as you move back to down dog. And take a deep breath in here and sigh it out. All right, we're gonna keep going with this, but kind of get right into it. Lifting our leg, right leg high as you breathe in, three-legged dog. So you breathe out, bring your right knee in towards the chest, shoulders over wrists, press the earth away. Inhale, sweep your right leg up and back. Exhale, right knee towards your right arm. See if you can slide the knee up and then step the right foot outside your right hand. Tense your fingers. Inhale, hips down, heart up. Exhale, pyramid. 2 more. Opening the hip flexors here. Inhale your way back into lizard. This time, you can either stay with your right fingertips ahead of your right foot like we just did last round, or keep your fingers tented both inside your right foot and then maybe play with a little standing split looking situation, right? But it might feel a little weird or new, and that's okay. Keep pressing your finger pads into the ground. And then bend both of your knees, left foot outside, left hand, come back into your frog squat. Find the length and the lift. Inhale here. Exhale, fingertips to the ground and forward fold. Left hand, right ankle. Inhale, right arm up, twist right. Exhale, right arm crosses. Inhale, left arm up, twisting left. Exhale, left arm crosses. Bend both of your knees. Inhale, eagle arms, rise up. Exhale, arms by the sides. Inhale, sweep the arms up like a bird. Cross your wrists. Interlace the hands. Inhale, reach up and back. And then exhale, swan dive back down. Inhale, look forward, left foot steps back. Exhale, right into plank. Inhale, press the earth away, lean your weight forward. Then as you exhale, you might lower your knees or keep them lifted. I'm feeling knees down today. and lower halfway for chaturanga or all the way to the ground. Inhale, cobra or up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Left leg high on the breath in. Left knee in towards the chest as you breathe out. Inhale, left leg up and high. Exhale, left knee, left arm. Lift that knee up. And then step the left foot outside left hand. Tense your fingers. 3 times lizard and pyramid. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Last one. Really pull in that inhale. Inhale to come forward, lizard. Choose where you're going with your hand placements. You can always go with one route, right? And then realize that you need to turn around and go back. So try and stay open in that way. And then launch yourself forward a little bit here, lifting the right leg as much as you can. It's okay if it only lifts a little bit. And then bend both of your knees, right foot outside right hand, come into your frog squat. Inhale here, squeeze your root lock, reach up through the crown. Exhale, forward fold. Right hand to your left ankle. Inhale, twist left first. Exhale, left arm crosses over. Inhale, twist right. Exhale, right arm crosses over. Inhale, eagle arms lifts you up to stand. Exhale, arms by the sides. Inhale, sweep the arms up, cross the wrists, interlace the hands, little back bend. And then exhale, swan dive, come on down. Inhale, look forward, right leg back. Exhale, right into plank. Inhale, press the earth away, lean forward. And then choose your passion here in the moment. We'll meet in down dog. 3 grounding breaths here. Breathing in through the nose. You can feel free to side out the mouth. 2. And 1 more. Maybe play with rooting the heels down as you exhale here. Bring your big toes to touch. Maybe walk them forward a tad. Lift your heels high. Bend and widen your knees and squat your booty down to hover right over your heels. Take some playful little bounces up and down through your hips. And then look forward. Really actively press your finger pads into the ground. Bottom of a breath out. See if you can spring your feet between your hands or step them there. Inhale, lengthen the spine. Exhale, melt into your legs. Big toes touch, little space between the heels. Inhale, bend your knees for chair pose. Reaching your arms up, sitting the weight back and down to the heels. Now, Shiva, Linga, Mudra, right at your belly. Either slow, deep breathing or breath of fire through an O-shaped mouth. Inhale, lengthen up. Get your prayer overhead. Exhale, prayer to your heart, yogis. Arms by your sides, mountain pose. Close your eyes if they're not already. Definitely felt some fire in my legs and my belly there. Just receiving again. Just checking in with yourself. Thanking yourself for showing up. Flutter your eyes open. Inhale, chair, just for a moment. Exhale, sweep your arms back. This time, interlace the hands behind you. Allow your head to get heavy, more weight to shift into the balls of the feet. And your knuckles to just sort of drift forward and down there.
I feel like this is one of the poses that I could just stay in endlessly. All right, we will come out, release your palms. So listen up, friends. You can either step back plank, move it through a vinyasa. If you want to start to play with hopping back right into chaturanga, lift your heels high, bend your knees. It's almost like you're squatting down into a little toe stand. Look forward with your heart and your eyes. You're breathing in here. I want you to stay forward with your heart and your eyes as you breathe out and bend your elbows, kicking your legs back. Right into chaturanga. And then inhale to come up. Open your heart, up dog cobra. Exhale, back home, downward facing dog. Take a deep breath in and sigh it out. All right, inhale, lift your right leg up. On the exhale, bring your right foot to the top of the mat. Plant your back heel down. Keep your fingers tented here for a moment. Gather your right hip back and in and your left hip forward. And at the same time, really firm up your back quad. Feel that lift through the inner arch of the back foot. And now wing your arms back by your sides. Squeeze your shoulder blades. Activate your back muscles, which are part of your core. Hug those ribs in a little bit. Then interlace the hands behind you. Inhale here. Exhale, begin to bow down and in. So this is Devotional Warrior. Just celebrating our commitment and devotion to our practice, to uncovering new spaces, new territory within ourselves, discovering new, more positive, healthy patterns. Find the lift through the belly as you let your head release. Just one more moment here. And then inhale to swing yourself on up right into Warrior One. Lengthen the front leg, flex the foot, and turn your right toes to the left right away. So you're paralleling your feet. Tee your arms, star pose. Glue those fingers together, nice and straight through the elbows. Inhale here. On the exhale, left hand to your right ankle. Lift and lengthen the spine, and then reach up and back through your top arm. Inhale to come back to star. Exhale, switch it, right hand to your left ankle. Inhale, star. Exhale, twist to the right. Inhale, star. Exhale, twist to the left. Inhale, star. Now thumbs up. Turn your toes to the right. Right toes all the way, left toes just a little bit. Reach your left arm straight up. Reach it forward. And then as you bend your left elbow back, your right knee moves forward. So you're in an Archer's Warrior 2. Feeling nice and fierce. Get those shoulders right over those hips. Look over your right thumb. Maybe close your eyes. See what that's all about. And then on the inhale, we're going to keep our archer's arms and go for peace. Don't worry about going so deep today, yogis. Just focus on almost like you're trying to imprint your thumb, your right thumb, into the sky, just straight overhead. And then as you exhale, cartwheel your palms down. You can rinse it through a vinyasa or just send it straight back to down dog or child's pose. I might skip vinyasas a little bit because I'm talking. Let's lift the left leg up on the inhale. Exhale, step your left foot forward, back heel down. Find your left hip drawing back and in, right hip forward. Find the strength through that back leg. Maybe a little bit more depth through the front leg, and then wing your arms. It's like you're a superhero here. And then interlace the hands behind your back. Inhale. Exhale, begin to bow down and into yourself, Devotional Warrior. You could look towards your back foot. You could look towards your belly button. Maybe play with closing your eyes here. Really channeling the energy of curiosity, childlike curiosity. Inhale, lift yourself up, warrior one. Come straight to the side, parallel your feet. You might need to adjust them a little bit. Tee your arms out, star. Inhale here. Exhale, right hand to your left ankle first, twist left. Inhale, star. Exhale, twist right. Inhale, star. Exhale, twist left. Inhale, star. Exhale, twist right. Inhale, star. Thumbs up. Turn your toes to the left. Right arm reaches up, forward. And then as you slide that right elbow back, the left knee moves forward. Even out through your torso. Firm up your legs. Maybe close your eyes. Loosening up the jaw. And then inhale, keep your archer's arms and just draw your left thumb up towards the sky. And then cartwheel your palms down on the exhale. You can rinse it through or skip it. No right or wrong with vinyasas as long as you're flowing with your body and what it needs and with your breath. Let's do another round here. Right leg high, breathing in. Right foot between the palms, back heel down. Wing the arms behind you, interlace the hands. Inhale, draw your knuckles back and your heart forward. And then exhale, bow nice and deep into yourself. Inhale, rise up right into star. Exhale, left hand, right ankle, twist right. Inhale, star. Exhale, twist left. Inhale, star. Exhale, twist right. Inhale, exhale, twist left. Inhale, star, thumbs up. Toes to the right. Left arm up, forward. Left elbow back, right knee forward. Inhale right into your archer's piece. And then lengthen the front leg. You might even flex the front foot. Then on the exhale, rebend your front knee, plant the foot, right forearm, right thigh, and then lengthen the left arm out over your left ear. Then you might play with going deeper right away, sliding the right hand down the right shin. See if you can hug your hips underneath you. Think almost like a little thrusting even of your hips forward. More length through the bottom rib cage. Maybe half bind, left arm behind your back, and then use that as leverage to lean back into the left arm. At the same time, hug the belly and the front ribs in towards the spine. Keep breathing. Take one more deep breath in. And then as you breathe out, free the left arm off the back, reach it forward and down. Stay with me. Spin your back heel up, right toes to the right. You're in a lizard lunge. And now I want you to drop your back knee and then play with rocking forward and back. And then if this feels totally good for you, you might want to take it the next phase. Maybe bend your elbows straight back, kind of like a chaturanga. Go a little bit lower. You might keep getting so low that even your elbows can touch the ground. If that's the case, play with bringing the L shape between thumb and pointer finger of the right hand to your right heel. Nuzzle the right shoulder underneath your right leg. Keep rocking forward and back. And then find center, hugging the right hip in, left hip forward, just like we did in Devotional Warrior. You might take a half bind, bringing the right arm behind your back with the back of your right hand to your sacrum. Can stay there, or maybe bring the left arm behind your back, same internal rotation, and then maybe grab your left wrist with your right hand and just keep looking straight down at the ground. 1 point, solid drishti. Maybe close your eyes. See how that changes the experience for you.
Take one more deep breath in. And breathe out, let it go. Release, step it back. You can move it through vinyasa or skip it. And let's take it on the other side. Left leg high, breathing in. Left foot between the palms. Back heel down, wing the arms behind you. Interlace the hands. Inhale, knuckles back, heart forward. Exhale, round into yourself. Inhale, sweep up, turn right into star. Exhale, right hand, left ankle, twist it. Inhale, star, exhale, twist right. Inhale, star, exhale, twist left. Inhale, star, exhale, twist right. Inhale, star, thumbs up, toes to the left. Right arm up, forward, right elbow back, left knee forward. Inhale, archer's peace. Lengthen the front leg at the top. Maybe play with flexing that foot. Feel this so much in the waist. And then bend the front knee, left forearm, left thigh, right arm reaches long. Right away you can play with sliding the left hand down the left shin, but just don't compromise the length, right, through the bottom rib cage. So keep finding the length there. Maybe half bind, right arm behind your back. Find that little thrust of your hips forward, the lean back into your right shoulder blade and right arm. Notice if your head's sort of crunching up and your neck's crunching up. See if you can lengthen out. Firm up the back leg. One more deep breath in. As you breathe out, free the right arm off the back, reach it forward and down. Lift your back heel and then walk your left foot to the left. Back knee down here, both hands inside, left foot for lizard lunge, and just sort of rock it out. And then begin to bend the elbows straight back, like chaturanga. And then maybe the L between the thumb and the pointer finger of left hand locks in to your left heel, and you can use it as leverage to draw the left shoulder underneath your left leg. And then come to center here, hugging left hip in. Maybe left arm behind your back. Maybe right arm, maybe grab your right wrist with your left hand. So it's very much so like a deeper devotional warrior. See if you can breathe with it. I know there's a lot of sensation in this one, at least for me. Contemplate the ways you are beautifully bound to your practice and to your body and to the breath. One more deep breath in. Breathe out, let it go. You can rinse it through or send it straight back. We're gonna go one more round, but much different. So right leg high from down dog as you inhale, and then exhale, step your right foot between your palms, back knee down, point your back toes. And then as you lift your chest up into low crescent, just keep the arms by the sides and just sweep them back a little bit. So very bird-like again. And then you can sweep them all the way up with the palms face down and cross your wrists again. And then bend and widen the elbows. Squeeze that root lock for sure. Draw the belly in to avoid compressing your low back. And then once you have that inner lift, that inner ignition going, you can dip the weight of the hips forward and lift your chest up and back. Take one more deep breath in here through the nose, out through the mouth. Tense your fingertips down. Tuck your back toes, lift your back knee, lengthen the front leg, turn your right toes to the left, and then put a bend in your left knee, turning your left toes out halfway, think frog squat, and then turn your right toes up to the sky. So opening up through the right thigh there for Skandasana. And either stay here or play with lifting your fingertips up if you need something underneath you, underneath your sit bones, that is, feel free. Maybe catch a prayer, Shiva Linga. Keep opening up through this left thigh as well. And then fingertips down, lift up through your root lock as you come back through center. Keep turning to the right, come back into lizard. Okay, you guys, you can play with any of the variations of that funky little standing split that we've done so far. If you want to play, I want to give you the option with a little praying mantis pose. You'll keep your back knee popped up, grab onto your right heel with your right hand, just like we were doing, nuzzling the right shoulder under the right leg. You can rock forward and back here. Feel free to experiment. There's so much to uncover just in this posture, right? Feel free to stay, or maybe tense your right fingertips outside your right foot with your right arm weaved under your right leg. Left fingertips out wide, little bend, little praying mantis bend in your elbows. And then you have to give it a lot of will here. So you're gonna sort of like spring back and then spring forward. Woo, and see what happens. Pointing those left toes up towards the sky. Pressing down through that bottom foot. And then get yourself out of there by planting your left shin down right underneath you. Ay, ay, ay. Go ahead and bring the hands behind you, feet in front of you. Take it into crab. Inhale, hips and belly high. Exhale, tongue out. Drop your booty down. Step back, hop back through vinyasa. And we'll meet back in down dog. From your down dog, left leg high on the inhale. Step your left foot forward. Back knee down, point the toes. As you lift the chest, just sweep your arms by your sides and back behind you. Palms face down. Wing your arms up. And then if you've been sort of crossing the same wrist over, see if you can cross the other one in front. Just noticing the patterns that we have with ourselves. Maybe close your eyes. I find that that's such a huge, important part of this yoga practice, is really being curious about and open to learning about the deep, dark crevices within ourselves and all the different patterning. Take a deep breath in here. Sigh it out your mouth. Free your hands down. Pop your back knee up, turn to the side. Now turn your right toes out halfway. Pour the weight over towards your right heel and then spin your left toes up for Skandasana. And then either keep your hands on the ground. Again, a blocker blanket underneath your booty can be really helpful here. Or maybe you play with Uttanasana Mudra. Maybe even close your eyes, who knows? Staying open to the possibilities. Fingertips to the ground, inhale, use your root lock to lift you up through center. Keep turning to the left, left foot over to the left, lizard. All right. Here we go, praying mantis, second side. Maybe crawl underneath your left leg with your left arm. See if you can really channel this like insect energy, right? The praying mantis. Such a funky creature. All right, either stay here or tent those fingertips wide. Take a little spring back and then a spring forward. I found on this side I needed to slide my shoulder out of it a little bit, so do what you have to do. Press down through the bottom foot, up through the pointed toes of the top foot. And then gently, as gracefully as you can, right shin down underneath you. Sit back, palms behind you, feet to the ground. Inhale, lift up, crab. Exhale, clear it out. And then drop your sit bones down. Land on the forearms behind you to come all the way down. And just take a moment here to cactus your arms. Let your feet be mat's width and let your knees sway side to side. And then come to center. Flex your right foot on top of your left thigh. Press your right hand into your right inner thigh to draw that leg away from you. And see if you can draw your belly in now. And curl the tailbone and maybe lift your left foot up and hug your left leg in towards your chest. But at the same time you're hugging the left leg in, the right foot is flexed and the right knee is moving away from you. This might be enough sensation for you to breathe with today. Otherwise, you might play with rocking side to side a little bit. Take one more round of breath. Exhale, side out. Release it. Right foot down. Flex your left foot on top of the right leg. Keep your right foot on the ground for a hot minute here and just press your left palm into your left inner thigh, drawing that leg away from you, flexing the left foot. And then hug the belly down and in as you curl that right leg in towards your chest. You can grab either underneath the right thigh or at the shin. And then just be easy with your exploration here. There's a lot to uncover in the hips. It's where we house our feelings, our emotions, our experience. See if you can take some deeper breaths here. And take one more deep breath in. Exhale through the mouth. Release. Either soles of feet touching, knees open wide in a little butterfly shape, arms wide, or you can extend your legs long here. Just resting receptive here in a short little Shavasana. We won't be here too long, so see if you can really just melt into it. Now take a deep breath in through the nose and a sigh. Wiggling the fingers and the toes. Go ahead and bring the hands to the outer legs. Close the knees like a book. Hug them into your heart. Give yourself a nice big squeeze of gratitude for being here, for being open and curious and committed. And then go ahead and roll over to one side, fetal position. keep the eyes closed as you press yourself up to a seat. Sukhasana, cross-ankled pose. Shiva Linga Mudra at the belly, just like how we began. Meditating on the mantra, I feel, therefore I know. I feel, therefore I know. Blessing this experience today on your mat with the sound of Om. Inhale. Prayer to the forehead, Sat Nam loves. Satnam and flowers at your feet, yogis. Thank you so much for practicing with me today. If you enjoyed this class, feel free to check out our movement expression of the first fairy light code, I Vibrate with Love, that you can find in the playlist for yoga classes. Feel free to give us a like, a subscribe, tell all your friends about the magic we are cultivating here, and I will see you next time. Sat Nam.